What's happening, y'all? What's up? You know who it is, man. Everybody's favorite, Doc Garcia. Yo, I gotta talk about this shit, man. Because I've been talking about this subject for a long time amongst my peers, but I never recorded it. And this, you already know today, I'm about to speak upon why men don't want to get married. mm. Hell, this might be a long ass video. Alright, back in the day, men didn't have too many options as far as marriage goes, because back in the day, I'm talking about way back in the day, you had to get married to a woman just to get in her panties. Just to get some. You had to marry a woman just to get some. And truth be told, that's why a lot of dudes got married back in the day. Flash forward to the 21st century, and a man doesn't have to get married to a chick just to get some pussy now. Like, girls are just giving it up, tossing it up, just throwing pussy like frisbees in the 21st century, which I do not have a problem with. I mean, if it's clean pussy and if it's decent pussy, hey, that's fine with me. But goddamn, like I was saying, guys had to get married back in the day just to get some. Men nowadays have way too many fucking options. And when it comes to marriage in the 21st century, women aren't giving men enough incentives to get married. Back in the day, you kind of had an incentive to get married. Because at least back in the day, women knew how to cook. Women knew how to clean. Women knew how to be actual women. They knew how to be ladies back in those days. You flash forward to the 21st century right now, let me tell you something, man. Women don't know how to clean for shit nowadays. Let me tell you something. My place, my apartment, looks better and cleaner than most women's apartment that I've been to. I keep my dishes washed. I keep my floor vacuumed. I keep everything clean. I keep my bed made. All of that shit. Man, you go to some of these chicks' houses nowadays, they got fucking makeup and shit all over the bathroom counter. Fucking beds aren't made. Fucking, they got shit all over the house. They got they don't know how to be ladies because a lot of chicks nowadays in America are messier than men. So that's one thing they're not giving us an incentive about. They don't keep their place clean, which says a lot about a woman if you don't keep your place clean. That might mean that you don't keep other things clean as well. Then, they don't know how to cook. A good majority of women that I've seen and that I've met and that I know in the 21st century can't even fucking boil a hard egg, man. They don't even know how to cook minute rice, most of these bitches, man. And let me tell you something, man. Dude, I ain't no chef, but I know, like I said, I know how to cook better than most of these bitches out here. I know how to make a whole gang of shit, man. And because guess what? I don't have my mama cooking for me like that. I don't have a private chef cooking for me like that or anything. So guess what? I learned how to fucking cook on my own. Because I didn't want to eat ramen noodles every night. I didn't want to eat takeout every night. I couldn't afford takeout every night at some point in life. So guess what? I learned how to cook. I got some cookbooks. I went through the shit. I learned how to make shit. Because I wanted to eat well. Guess what? You got these chicks out here, man. They don't know how to fucking cook shit. They don't know how to cook shit. And it's fucking, and I'm telling you, man, their mothers should be embarrassed for them because they don't know how to cook at all. So let's recap this, right? They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. And I'm gonna bring up another one. A lot of them don't know how to fuck. They don't know how to treat a man in the bedroom, man. A lot of women in the 21st century, let's put it like this, a lot of them are slouches in the bedroom. A lot of these American women are lazy in the bedroom. Really fucking lazy. And it's goddamn ridiculous how lazy they are, man. Because, like I said, man, the main positions, I'm on top with them legs cocked back, I'm doing all the pumping and shit. Or she bent over, I'm doing all the pumping and all the smacking and shit. I'm doing all that shit. You know? And then some chicks, they'll get on top, but they'll be on top for a second because they so out of shape that they can't ride the dick no longer than like 5 minutes. These are American women now, and I'm like, dude, man, I'm like, if the sex is good, it's because I made it good. If the sex lasted a while, it's because I made it last a while, because all the positions, I'm up here motherfucking putting in work, and you got a lot of these bitches out here can't even goddamn ride the dick for a good 5 minutes or more. And they can't even ride it proper. And then on top of that, most girls out here in America, they don't like, they would love to receive head. They love receiving oral sex. But a lot of them are really reluctant to give out oral sex. If they do it, they do a half-ass job at it. I mentioned that part in another video, but anyway, let me recap a couple of these things about modern chicks. They don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. A lot of them don't know how to fuck. And a lot of them will probably make for shitty-ass parents. Because look, if I'm going to get married to a chick, let me tell you something. If I get married to a chick, she needs to be smart and have common sense and be able to teach the children certain things. A lot of these women are so fucking stupid that they can't even properly rear children correctly. You know, a lot of them are busy talking on the phone or going to the club or fucking on Facebook, and you know, they're denying their kids proper care because they're busy bullshitting. So let's recap this again. They can't cook, they can't clean, they can't fuck, and they can't take care of kids. With that being said, why the fuck would a man want to get married? Why the fuck would a man want to get married to the modern day woman when they don't even know how to be women, and they damn sure don't know how to be wives? Let's add on to the 4 factors that I just named. On top of that, if you're a man, you putting your fucking ass at risk. Big time. Back in the day, if you were married and you had a divorce, guess what? Okay, you might have to pay child support and alimony, which is still a lot of fucking money. Nowadays, you don't even have to be married to a chick, and she can still take half of your shit. It's a new law out called palimony, permanent alimony, and that law states that if a woman lives with you for at least 6 months or above, and she makes less money than you, whether you're married to her or not, you still have to pay her X amount of money per month for the rest of her life. So fellas, let me tell you this. Don't even move in with a girl. Don't even move in with a girl. Let alone marry her. Fuck marriage. Don't even move in with a chick. Because if you move in with a chick and she changes her address to your address, guess what? If she's staying at your crib over more than 6 months, and y'all ever get into an argument, and she feels like, oh, I want to fucking hurt this man, I want to hurt his pockets, guess what? She can go for palimony. Even if y'all not married, she could take half your shit, because that's what the United States court system is all about. Creating drama. So guys, don't even move it. Don't fuck marriage and fuck moving in with a chick. Don't even move in with a bitch. You know, I know y'all might be having your feelings caught up. Oh, but she might be the one for me, and blah blah blah. Let me tell you something. If you do happen to move in with a chick, if you do happen to move in with a woman, this is what you need to do. You need to get a legally binding contract. A legally binding contract that says, this is my house. If things don't work out, you have to move the fuck out. Everything that I had, before you came here, all my shit still belongs to me, and all your shit still belongs to you. You have to have them sign a legally binding contract stating that shit. And if a woman won't sign that shit, don't even let her move in your house. Because if she doesn't sign that contract, whether you're married or not, and a chick moves in with you, guess what? She'll be able to receive palimony. So with that being said, like I said, there are no incentives nowadays for men to get married. It's none. You know? And on top of that, we already know that the sex decreases when you get married. This has been a proven fact. That once people get married, like, the amount of sex that you get drastically drops. I'm just going to put it like this, man. I like my variety. Okay? I mean, you could be like, oh, well, you're not faithful and blah, blah, blah. No, I just like doing me. I just like being myself. You know? We all know why women get married. Women get married for security. They get married because guess what? They have a man taking care of their ass for the rest of their life. But I never understand for the life of me why men would get married. I'm guessing this is because of social pressure. You know? But you have to say fuck social pressure and go your own way and do your own fucking thing. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Don't get married if you got enough sense. But if you do get married, cover your fucking bases. Sign fucking prenuptial agreements. Sign binding contracts saying that she can't get half your shit. If you move in with a chick, whether you married or not, have her sign a contract saying that she can't take half your shit. Have a lawyer fucking draft that shit. And guess what? You'll cover your bases and everything will be fine. Because let me tell you something. Love and money don't mix. And I love my money. I love my money going to me. I can't imagine in my lifetime having to give my money to some bitch. That's not gonna fucking happen. And if that happens to go down, I'm gonna move to another fucking country. You ain't getting a dime out of my ass, goddammit. Man, that's word on everything I love. I'll leave the fucking nation and move to fucking the Philippines or some shit, and you won't hear from my fucking ass. Shit, alimony my ass. Palimony my ass. You ain't getting shit. You know? And like I said, I feel sorry for these goddamn dudes that gotta pay all this money, man. And my heart goes out to y'all, man, because I've seen people whose lives have been ruined by this shit, man. But that's all I got to say. Fuck marriage, man. Holla at your boy. Peace.